Welcome back to the Wired Show, everybody. I'm your host, Diana.
And I'm Samara.
And this is our Wired Show Week 10. What? We're on Week 10? What is this? What is this? Literally, that's insane that we've been doing this for like 10 weeks now. Even longer than 10 weeks. Probably like 12 weeks now. But, you know, is it snowing where you are? Because it's snowing where I am.
Let me see. I never go outside, so I never know.
Well, it's been snowing where I am for the past, like, 45 minutes, and I'm, like, here for it.
Oh my god, it is!
It's snowing!
Ah! Yay! Finally something hopeful.
Like, we didn't get any snow last year whatsoever, so, like, when I see snow, I'm just like, thank you. Thank you. But, like, that doesn't do anything.
I mean, it's finally cold enough for it to snow.
Yeah, but that doesn't do anything for us, because still...
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a snow day is gonna make a difference.
We're still gonna have class, which I'm kind of annoyed about. But, like, finally it's snowing. It didn't snow at all last year at all. I don't think. Did it?
Yeah.
So, like, we've been waiting for snow to show up for a while. She's finally here. She made an appearance.
Yeah.
So, do we want to talk about our topics? Actually, first, I have a funny story. So, I was on my Minecraft account. People who don't play Minecraft, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but, like, don't come for me. I play Minecraft still. Okay, so I was on my Minecraft account on my computer, and this one person commented to me. They're like, oh my god, I love your YouTube channel. And I was like, are you talking about me here? They're like, yeah, you have the Wired Show, right? I'm like, how do you know who I am? So then I ended up talking to the person, and I figured out that they are from the UK, and they randomly found my channel because they were trying to type, I guess, a channel name similar to mine. And I was like, am I being trolled? I'm like, am I being trolled here? Because, like, there's no possible way you know my channel, you watch my videos. There's no way.
Oh my god.
Because no one watches my videos. Nobody. I mean, I have subscribers, but, like, nobody watches my videos. And, like, I was having a full-on conversation in a Minecraft lobby with them. Because they're like, oh, yeah, I watch your videos. I love what you're doing with the fundraiser and everything. I'm like, this was weeks ago, but, like, thank you. Thank you for watching. Like, we got people in the UK that watch us. I don't even know how to pronounce her name because it's Arabic, but, like, thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for watching my shows. I don't know how people watch me. But, like, I still think I'm being trolled because I'm just like, how? There's no way.
I mean, since you post them on YouTube, it's accessible to pretty much everyone internationally, so.
But, like, I'm still like, how did you find my channel by searching up somebody similar to me, and then you found me in a Minecraft lobby?
You know, the internet's weird. I mean, people are bored in this quarantine. They're watching anything at this point.
They're like, oh my god, like, I'm such a huge fan, like, this is crazy. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, like, I can't curse, but, like, what is going on? What? How? I'm not that popular. So that's a great, funny story.
Diana, I remember I saw you upload something on your YouTube channel. I think it was like a few hours ago or like a day ago. It's like your multimedia assignment.
Yeah.
It's about people and like whether or not they get the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, I had to do an
I didn't watch all of it.
Yeah. You didn't?
I didn't watch it, like, I Like, I fell asleep.
Watching my videos? Wow. Wow.
3 a.m., Diana.
Wow. We love supportive friends. We love supportive friends that fall asleep during your YouTube videos.
You got a view, though. You got a view.
I mean, I already had a view because, like, we had to do it for, like, an assignment, and they're like, either you can send it as, like, a Google Drive or upload to YouTube. So I'm like, let me just upload to YouTube. And I was the first one to do it, so my professor showed it to the class, and I'm just here, like, watching myself, like...
So, how many people said that they would get it?
I mean, all of them said, I only interviewed 6 people, but all of them said that they were 100% down or 105% down to get it. One person was just like, I like to see other people get it first before I make a decision, and that's where I was like, yes, that's, like, where I am. Like, I want to see if it's effective for, like, other people, and if it works for them, then I'll make a decision about if I want to get it or not. Because, like, I don't want to get a vaccine and not know the effects of it.
Well, see, that's why this inspired me. I found this account on Instagram where they are debunking coronavirus vaccine rumors.
Debunking. We love debunking.
Just for the general audience, because, you know, as this is approaching towards us, and the UK is becoming the first country to approve it, we have to, you know, debunk some of the stuff that people are saying. Okay. So the first myth is that the vaccine is being rushed. Like, a lot of people are expressing concern at the speed that this vaccine has been developed compared to the usual time it takes.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying.
This vaccine is developed in the past 8 months versus 10 years. But the reason why this vaccine is different is because what's not being taken into account are the huge barriers faced when trying to get a drug or vaccine into the market that this vaccine has not faced. Potentially the most important rumor to be debunked, these trials are an example of what can be done with unfathomable funding and in science. Funding equals scientists, equipment, and speed. So basically that says, like, this vaccine has had more funding than most vaccinations have had in the past decade.
Yeah,
more people have contributed to this.
Didn't they start in, like, January? That's what I heard. They've had it since January, but they had to run tons and tons and tons of tests and experiments to get it approved. That's what I heard.
Yeah, and also more and more people have donated to this cause. Like Dolly Parton, for example, she donated $1 million for this. So
yes, Dolly.
That really helped with the
yes, Dolly.
It helped with the efficiency and speed. So technically speaking, it's not so much that they rushed it, it's just that they had more money to continue it.
Mm-hmm.
So the second myth is that there hasn't been enough testing. And it says that phase 3 clinical trials are the last phase of trials before a drug or vaccine can be taken to market. It is required to be on large patient groups of 300 to 3,000 people. The phase 3 clinical trials for the Pfizer/BioNTech vaccine involved over 43,000 participants. So,
whoa!
More than...
What? That's a lot of people.
Yeah. And normally clinical trials can be held back due to low volunteer numbers and low disease prevalence, but because so many people volunteered to do it, there has been more than enough testing.
Yes! Yes, that's what we want. That is what we want, exactly.
Yeah, and then number 3, they say, we don't need different vaccines from different companies, but there's no one-size-fits-all vaccine. At the moment, there are over 200 coronavirus vaccinations in development, and 12 of these are in phase 3 clinical trials.
Yes. Oh, what's his name? William Shakespeare get one? Whatever the guy's name is, he was named after William Shakespeare. His name is William Shakespeare. Did you hear about that? He got tested. Well, he got the thing in the UK, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did. I'm accurate.
And then the last one, I feel like everyone has said this. The vaccine won't be safe. You don't know what's in it. Okay, so before a drug or vaccine can go to market, it undergoes rigorous testing involving animals and 3 different clinical trial stages to ensure safety and efficiency. Plus, many of the front runners were not made from scratch. A lot of the science was based on vaccines that were being developed to treat other diseases, such as SARS.
All right.
And last but not least, the vaccine can give allergic reactions. This is a possibility, but allergic reactions to vaccines are extremely uncommon. Your chances of being allergic to a vaccination are just the same compared to you being struck by lightning.
What?
So your chances of being allergic to the vaccine are pretty much the same as you getting struck by lightning.
That's okay. All right. I almost got struck by lightning.
I think I debunked. Oh.
It's a great story.
Cool.
It wasn't a great
Love
story,
that.
but like I was at the beach and I was at the arcade because I wanted to play at the arcade and do something during COVID because I was bored. So I went to the arcade and it started pouring and my mom picked me up because she's like, let's go. And then like we were trying to get back to our hotel and like lightning flashed like right in front of me. I almost ran into it. It was great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But like, yes, we're debunking everything. We're finally getting somewhere. We're getting tests in the UK done.
Yeah.
We're doing something. That's all that matters. That's all.
Yeah, and I feel like this is important because there's so much misinformation about this, and I feel like so many people, I mean, I get it. Some people distrust medicine and stuff like that, but this is not the typical case. Like, this is not just like it's not the flu vaccination. This is serious. This is contributing to a global pandemic. We can't live like this forever.
Yes.
We're going to have to eventually get the vaccine. It's not going to happen, in like a quick phase. Like, for the people who are scared about it, it's going to take some time before it even reaches you. It has to trickle down. It has to go to the most important people first, which are doctors, nurses, essential workers, and then it trickles down to the average people. So it's going to take some time.
Yeah. I just want vaccines. I just want to get this over with as soon as possible. We've almost been in quarantine for like a year, coming up in March. So we've been in quarantine for probably about like 9-10 months now. About 9 months, yeah.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I just want...
Yeah, it's not good on anyone's mental health at all.
No, but, it's not. It's really not. Did you have
Especially for college students, I definitely get that.
Yeah. Did you have more topics to talk about, or do you want me to talk about topics that I found?
You can talk about the topics you found.
Okay, so I have an update on the whole Zoe Laverne scandal. It gets interesting. So, basically, she posted a TikTok where the back of her phone has a photo of her cuddling the guy. And I was just like, why do you have that still? Why is that a thing still? Why do you have that still? And they still have bond bracelets. They're still on TikToks where they're having bond bracelets with each other.
Wow.
And she went on live on TikTok and she was like, oh, people keep calling me a child groomer when actually you don't know what a child groomer is. You don't know the information that's being everything. Like, you don't know my situation. And I'm just like, sweetheart. Like, here, like, I went on freaking Victoria state government, and they said that groomers may rely on mobile phones, social media, and their internet to interact with children in inappropriate ways and often ask the children to keep the relationship a secret. The process may continue for months before the offender arranges a physical meeting. She talked to him through social media. He was a fan of hers. They would talk on social media. And it says also making close physical contact such as inappropriate tickling, wrestling, play fighting, or just like sexual acts. And there's TikToks where she's twerking. Literally twerking. Next to him or in front of him. Like, how do you... Oh my god. How do you not know that? And like they said, like being affectionate and giving gifts and stuff like that. Like, they have bond bracelets together. Like, no. They share each other's touch with each other. What is this?
I personally think that she doesn't actually know the definition of child grooming, because if you knew what child grooming is, what doing is exactly the thing.
I know.
You're 19 years old. You're not 17 anymore. You're not 16 anymore. You should know better. You should. It's not like you're underage anymore. Like, you have to act like an adult. I'm sorry. You do.
Yeah.
I'm 19 years old, and I'm saying that. Like, we're not little kids anymore. I know it's sad, but we have to be responsible now. We can't just hang around 13-year-olds and just act like we're the same age as them. We're not.
We're really not. And then, like, her friend went on live and, like, was exposing, saying, like, oh, if, like, TikToker Avani or Charlie D'Amelio did that, everyone would be like, oh, we love, we support, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, if any TikToker did that, like, any TikToker, then they would have trouble, like, with it. Even if they're under 18, even if it's, like, a 15-year-old, like, making out with an 8-year-old, people are still gonna talk about it. Like, I don't, like, she thinks that all of a sudden her friend's like, that she's Zoe Laverne, then she gets all the hate for it. Like, no, any person who would have this, would get hate about it. Tony Lopez had the whole scandal, and he got so much hate about it. Like, I don't get why.
Yeah.
And then Avani, the TikToker, commented saying, hey, supporter of child groomer, keep my name out of your mouth. And then Charlie's mom went to social media and called out both of them on the situation for them talking about her daughter constantly. And I was just like, that's a problem. When the mom eventually goes on social media and posts about it, that's how you know it's a problem. That means she's taking it up to the next level.
I personally think these TikTokers gotta go.
Gotta go.
They need to be deplatformed.
Gotta leave.
TikTok needs to take control of this. Like, you need to deplatform Tony Lopez, deplatform Zoe Laverne. Bryce Hall is next, but he hasn't really done anything, like, illegal.
Oh my god.
Speaking.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, at least yet. The whole Bradison
like
scandal.
Oh
my god.
Yeah. They never learn. And then they get upset when people older than 12 want to comment on their stuff. And it's just like, yeah, just because you have a young fandom who is like middle school age and they love you, does not mean you don't get criticized for the stupid stuff you do.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Most of these middle school kids are not going to call it out.
Yeah. Okay, we could go on this topic about forever, but, like, did you listen to Sean's album?
Yeah.
Did you listen to Sean's album?
No.
No?
No, not really.
But I thought you were a Sean stan for his music.
I mean, I like some of his music, but, like, the last song I liked of his was, 2 years ago, and that was, what's that song?
Senorita.
It has nothing to do with Japan. Lost in Japan.
Lost in Japan.
Oh no, I hate Senorita. I hate Senorita. I hate it.
You didn't listen to the album? Because I was going to have a whole conversation about the album. Because I stayed up and I listened to the album and it was fire. Legit fire.
Did you watch the documentary?
I watched the documentary too. Did you watch the documentary? No?
No, not really.
Okay, basically, all they displayed was him in his white tank top constantly. Half the clips were
That's
him.
That's why I didn't want to watch it.
Half the clips of him were in it, and I made several. Like, the documentary was great. He's amazing. They showed him writing songs and stuff like that, and then he was, like, really sad about this one part where he was super sick and he had to cancel the show, and it was showing him crying, and I was just like, I feel you. I was crying with him. But, like, literally all of his wardrobe was just white tank tops. Half the documentary was that. And I remember making comments like, can you change shirts? Can you get a different shirt? Like, that's his go-to show at concerts, because I guess it's super hot on stage, so he needs something to, like, wear that he's not sweating to death. And it's just...
I mean, I'm pretty sure your fans would appreciate it if you just went shirtless. I feel like they would not care. They
They would not care.
They wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah.
They'd be so supportive of that.
I don't even know. Wait, did you watch The Bachelorette? Because we can talk about that.
Yes, I'm mad. Look, here's the thing. I am mad that DeMar left.
Who's DeMar? Constantly, I was like, who is this person?
He left. Like, I'm just mad because it's just like, why are all my favorites going? Like, Easy left, so I had a new favorite. And before Easy left, Joe left, so
Oh my god, we're still salty about that. But, like, I don't understand why all these guys who aren't involved with drama are leaving. Like, I don't understand. Like, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even remember who else left. Eddie? Okay, I don't like Eddie.
Oh my god. Why does she keep Brandon? Why? Why?
I don't...
We have no chemistry.
I don't know. I really don't know.
That is so dumb. Why would you keep Brandon? No one even knew who he was until now.
Did she get rid of Spencer? I think she got rid of Spencer, and I was just like, thank the Lord. Because I didn't know who he was. He had no connection with her whatsoever.
Wait, did Chasen go?
Chasen's been gone for like 2 weeks now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, did you watch the Noah and Bennett situation?
Yeah. I knew Bennett was gonna leave. Like, he was doing the most. He had to go.
Oh my god.
He came back!
I know! I'm low-key pissed. Like, if you left, don't come back! Because now they showed in the previews where he's, like, talking to the guys and everything like that. And I'm like, why are you here? You're just gonna start more problems. Please leave. We don't need you degrading people.
No.
Please leave and get out of here. Oh my god.
And like, I'm just like, Bennett, just accept defeat. Just leave. Just go. Like, why are you trying to come back?
And like, Trisha's like, oh, I've never heard anyone be like, oh, I love you when it actually like means something. Like, he's just saying that to stay. He's just saying that to stay. He's just putting everything he has and just throwing stuff to stay. Okay?
I know.
Like, I don't get why she's falling for this. Like, don't fall for him.
And also, there are other guys Tasha's, like, actually, like, really into. So I don't really get why all of a sudden you're, like, back on Bennett. Like you had this whole great date with Ben.
Oh, can we just talk about Ben?
Ben poured his whole heart out to
I know. Ben literally, I was just like, wow. That is a great man. A reason why he's one of my favorites. He's been one of my favorites. My top choice for the longest. But, like, I was just like, finally. It finally took you that long to finally release information and pour your heart out and say an emotional story. And I was just like, yes, I feel you. I really feel you. I feel your pain. No, I don't feel your pain, but I am crying with you. On it. It was just great.
Yeah. Understand that after, like, a good date like that, where you genuinely like Ben, you would go back into thinking about Bennett and be like, I don't know what to do. Like, Chase, it's obvious. You send him home.
Come on. Like, come on.
Why are you acting confused?
Like, there's 7 guys left. Hometowns are what? Like, next week we're gonna throw Bennett in? You really want to freaking cause all this drama between everybody and all the guys? When it's hometown week, do you really want to be stressing about that? I think not.
Also, Bennett didn't earn that. He didn't do the lie detector test. He didn't do the date with Tasha. So he didn't earn a hometown date.
Yes. He's just like, oh, I was thinking about it all day, and I just wanted to, say my... Like, no, just pack your bags and leave. Leave. Please leave. I don't like you. I don't need you here. Like my parents were saying, like, he's got, like, this, like, stalkish vibe towards him. About him. He's like, kind of creepy. Like, he just, like, showed up and was just, like, like, I couldn't leave yet, blah, 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 blah. It's got, like, this really, like, weird smile, but I'm just, like, not, like, it just seems sus to me. I don't know if it's just me, but, like, he seems sus. Like, he gives me, like, that creepy vibe a bit. Just me? Do you agree on that?
Agree on what? I'm sorry, your audio kind of cut out a little bit.
That, like, he gives, like, a creepy vibe almost. Like a stalkish vibe a bit.
Who, Bennett?
Yeah.
Bennett? Oh, yeah. When he was at the door, I'm just like, you look like a serial killer.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he was just standing there. Like, that's creepy.
I'm just like, oh, he has that, like, weird smirk on his face.
Like, yes, that's what I was saying. He's got, like, some, like, cheesy, smirkish, like, smile that's just, like, I'm not here for it. Like, I want to find one of his exes. Like, who is his ex? I want her to dish the information. Because, like, he seems sketchy. Sketchy.
Yeah.
And then they had the Men Tell All they showed. Were they supposed to show that?
Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that they're bringing Yosef back.
Oh, yes!
The guys Claire sent home.
Why can't Claire?
Back the guys Claire sent home.
Why can't they have a Claire in the Men Tell All? Like, I want that first. Can we get that first? I want that.
I mean, and I hear, like, did you see in, like, the, previews for next week, they're gonna have, like, the guys, they're gonna call out Yosef for talking to Claire, and Yosef's like, I apologize for nothing. I'm like,
oh, Lord. Can we just I just want Claire to come, and I just want all the guys to just talk about their experience, because she was the freaking Bachelorette for, like, a few weeks. Like, why doesn't she have that?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
She was the Bachelorette for 2 weeks, and she gave it up. I can't.
Apparently, like, I heard that, like, there's some, like, scandal about Dale was, like, cheating on Claire or something. I didn't read into it. I'm not involved in their relationship, but I was just like, oh! 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 Actually, let me see if he actually did. My Wi-Fi is, like, terrible. Did Dale Moss cheat on his fiancée? Huh? We're so very, according to a new report, Dale Moss, can we get, I want the tea. Blah, 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 could give it blah, 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 okay, blah, blah, blah. But rather, which is making the rounds of social media, which doesn't seem to depict Moss with a wedding ring on his finger. Oh! He isn't wearing a wedding ring in his finger in his photos. Okay. Blah, caution not to, because there is some chatter about Dale Moss cheating on Crawley, blah, blah, blah. Just weeks after the 32, just weeks after the Bachelorette, blah, blah, blah. Okay, wait, no. Never mind. He went to a Hugo Boss event and leaving with 3 model types. He later was joined by a 4th who seemed to be his friend. He was then spotted outside where he was kissing one woman, but like pecs. Excuse me. I like Dale. I didn't have a problem with him, but, like, now I have a problem with you. I
don't know. I always had a weird vibe about Dale.
He's kissing.
I just did not think that.
Models on the cheek, I think, is what people are saying. I'm looking at an article right now about it. Okay. Okay. Some critics believe that he went to the Bachelorette to simply use Claire to enhance his business profile. He's saying he wants to build a brand. He's a model, and a model for.
With Ambetter,
excuse me. I don't need an advertisement. Thank you. I'm trying to scroll. He's trying to build a brand. Okay.
Reliable coverage. They offer plans with
Okay, goodbye ad. Okay, but like, are we serious? Is he actually being serious? Is he being legit? What is this? What's going on?
I hope it's not true because I don't want, Claire to feel like, but, I had a weird feeling about Dale. I just didn't think he was genuine.
Like,
I feel like Claire was way too into him.
Yeah, Claire was like, yeah. I don't know.
She was into him more than he was into her because she was the one who could not stop talking about Dale, and then Dale was kind of more like neutral. Like he liked her, but like wasn't like obsessed.
Yeah, and then they kind of rushed everything as well, which is why I said not to rush everything. They went from freaking fantasy suite to a day to freaking proposal the next day. Like, I feel like it's going way too fast. But, like, that, okay, like, I heard previously about it, but, like, this is my first time going into the details about it. And now I'm just like, okay, that's going to be interesting if they bring it up.
Yeah, and like, the problem is, like, I was questioning whether or not Claire was, like, moving too fast with this. Like, I just felt like maybe a few more weeks on The Bachelorette, you should figure that out. You should not just quickly get engaged to someone.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. It's just never good. It doesn't work out like that.
Yeah. I don't understand. Do you have any more topics, or was that your only topic about the vaccines?
I have another one.
Okay. You.
And, it's about a popular boy band.
Okay. Which
So it's about BTS.
BTS, okay, alright. We stand for BTS.
It says South Korea passed a law that will allow BTS to postpone their military enlistment.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
So basically, South Korea has this law that says all men who are healthy enough to go are required to enlist and complete mandatory military service between the ages of 18 to 30 years old. As the service is expected to take up to 2 years, the final age that men can enlist is 28. Okay. And the oldest member of BTS is Jin, and he's turning 28 on December 4th.
Okay. Interesting.
But because the band is like an international success, this had led the country to pass an amendment to the Military Service Act, which allows artists who have made a positive impact on South Korea's reputation to delay their enlistment for 2 years longer than the average person.
What? They made an exception for them. Just for them.
Yeah. Well, the BTS fans would, like, literally riot.
Yeah.
They had to wait 2 years to see their favorite, especially if they're a Jin fan.
Mm-hmm.
And Jin had to leave the group, riot. Like, the Twitter stands would be, like, cyberbullying the South Korean government. Like, it would not be okay.
Yeah. What?
BTS fans are serious about who they stand. Like, I hate to say this, but they're more intense than One Direction fans.
Yeah.
Like One Direction fans were a little bit chill. I mean, not like, you were a One Direction fan, you get it. Like, they were a little bit more chill. Like,
yeah.
BTS fans do not play games.
They don't play.
One bad thing about BTS, they will kill you.
They will kill you.
They will murder you. I swear. I feel like they will murder you.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's
but
great.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Love BTS.
So
I love how they're
hopefully
international and they're making their way with music and everything. Like, Dynamite is a bop. I love their dance moves for it. Like, every award show they do it, I basically learned the dance moves to Dynamite at this point by the amount of times I've seen them perform the song. Their whole chorus dance, I know the whole chorus dance, basically. By the amount of times they perform it. It's great.
And Jin was asked a question about, like, the military service, and he said, if there's a call from my country and the timing is right, I will accept the duty at any time. So, he's willing to do it. It's just that, I guess right now with the whole, international superstardom, it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah. That's like just taking like any singer and all of a sudden they get drafted. And then it's like, what's going to happen with their career?
Yeah, and because this is a little bit different than, like, from what we know as United States citizens, because this is mandatory. Like, they have
this is
to
mandatory.
eventually do this.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, the South Korean government telling them that eventually you're going to have to serve.
Mm-hmm.
You have to serve your country. Well, in America, it's more of, like, a choice, unless we're, like, in wartime, I guess. But for the most part, we have a choice.
Yeah. That's interesting. I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't really look into it. But, like, I didn't know how much BTS stands were that involved with their band, their people. Because, like, some fans are just crazy.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Like, some fans will, like, go to the extreme. They're like, oh my god, this person broke up with them. We need to find their house. Let's find their address.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Come on, people. You're not, like, actually, like, if they're joking, like, yeah, okay, because I've joked before with people, like, oh, I can't believe this person did that to this person, like, made a joke about it, but, like, some people actually do it, and I'm like, what? Or, like, some fans are, like, fans are just like, oh, if anybody hurts my person, I will hurt you. And I'm just like, okay, we don't be throwing threats. We don't want to throw mean threats.
And the thing is, most of these fans are, like, young. Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're BTS fans who are our age, but most of them, like, start out, I would say that youngest are, like, probably, like, 12 or something.
That's the age.
And I don't think they have,
yeah.
I don't think they have, like, an understanding of reality, and that you can't just threaten somebody because they don't like the same thing you like. I think that most of them are not grounded in reality.
12-year-olds just shouldn't be on social media, period, I feel like. They shouldn't just, like, be on social media in general. They're not really...
Well, they're not allowed to.
They're not, like, I don't need to have a 12-year-old dragging me because I don't like their artist. Like, okay, you're 12.
Yeah, and also, like, they're not even supposed to. You're supposed to be 13. But the problem is, like, these kids who are way too young for the platforms that they're on will go on mommy's tablet and, like, create a Twitter account, and all they want to do is just troll. And I'm just like, look, I'm not fighting a 14-year-old over BTS or any boy band. Like, I'm not going to shame you for what you like, but, like, back off. Back off.
Yeah,
back
like,
off.
If you're within the same, like, age range as me, and you're, like, a fan of someone, I'll talk to you. I'll hang out with you, I'll talk to you, we'll get gossip. But, like, if you're, like, 12 and you're coming at me for stuff, like, come on. It's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, and I feel like, that's why I feel like I didn't really care for fandoms that much, because it's hard to navigate it, especially if it's, like, a fandom where it's mostly a lot of, like, young middle school age kids, because it's, like, middle schoolers are, I don't know why, but it's, like, they're the most toxic. Like, they do the most toxic stuff in the fandom, and they think they can get away with it because they're 13, they don't know better. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, if you don't know better, then why are you on Twitter? Why are you starting toxic stuff?
Yeah, I've learned my lessons from being in fan group chats not to get involved with that. Because it's just not it. People will just randomly call you out for stuff. And will talk about you behind your back. I've talked about this before, but, I was in a group chat where people that were, 14, and I was, 16 at the time, would just talk about me. And I'm like, you're 14, why are you talking about me?
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. With them, it's they're stuck in their, middle school drama. To them, everything is a big deal. They have to, talk about someone behind their back. They want to do middle school stuff. And I'm just look, I'm in college. I graduated from high school 6 months ago. I do not want to have to deal with middle school stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm not involved in fan base groups. I'll talk to a couple people. I'll have my group of people I'll talk to if they're a fan or a supporter of somebody. But I'm not gonna put myself in a group chat again. That was the first group chat I ever been in, and it was probably the worst experience. I was in another group chat, everyone was nice and stuff like that, but I can't with all the drama. I need people that are around my age and that are not gonna go talk about other people, other supporters of people. You all are the same supporter of the person, that's what you have in common, and then you find out you have more things in common with them, after that.
And the thing is, some of these kids lie about their age.
Yeah, they do lie about their age.
They say they're 13, they're 16, and it's I'm talking about inappropriate only for 18, 19-year-old ears, and you're not old enough to even go through puberty yet. Why are you in this?
Why are you in the group chat?
About your age?
They'll name the group chat something. I'm like, okay, who named the group chat this? Who? Why? Fans are just crazy.
Yeah, I definitely
don't even know what to especially just young fans. I don't have a problem with older fans, but just some younger fans are just toxic. It's all 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds even.
Yeah. Preteen. And the thing is, that's why I don't go on Discord. That's why I don't do that stuff. I got into Avatar: The Last Airbender recently.
Oh my god, my sister watches that. I literally watch that. It's a good show.
It's so good. But the
so
problem
good.
is, I can't, sometimes with the fandom, it's I can't talk to cringy 14-year-olds about it. That's why if I watch, videos, about people talking about it, it's, usually people who are in their 20s, or they're, 19, 18 years old, because they're more mature.
Yeah.
Even if they don't like something, they're more mature about it. They're not going to be like, oh my god, I hate this. This should die. I don't like it.
For sure, yes, exactly.
You gotta handle disappointment better, sweetheart. You're only 14. Don't stress yourself out.
They're gonna realize when they're older that, hey, that wasn't the way to go, because I used to be like that, where, I constantly would get in arguments with people in, 8th grade, 7th grade, constantly arguing with people. And then, I kind of, matured, where I'm just, I don't need to be arguing about, stupid stuff anymore. It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah. Fighting with people in the comments section of Instagram.
Oh my god, I used to be that person. I literally called out so many people, 3 years ago. I think it was, probably, freshman year. I still would call out people.
You know what's so funny?
What?
You know what's funny? Oh my god. Have you seen, fandoms where they'll have a fan account on Instagram, where they take, screenshots from, their favorite TV show or from their artist, right? From Google. And they'll post it. And then someone in the comment section will be like, that's my photo. You didn't give me credit. And I'm like, you didn't take the picture.
Oh my god! They'll make edits, and then someone will repost their edit or use their edit, and then they'll be like, "Hey, I made that edit." I'm just like, people.
You don't. Yeah, but it's you'll repost a photo from Google Images on your Instagram account, and you want to call your phone, you weren't the photographer. Why are you? And you're fighting over something neither of you own. You don't own nothing. You're 14. You can barely get a job.
Or, like, I don't get why people, like, even today, like, I'll go on social media posts, and, like, people will just have full-on arguments with people. For, like, no reason. And it'll be, like, I'll see a comment, and it'll have, like, 35 replies to it, and it's just a chain of people going back and forth, and I'm like, why? Like,
yeah, it's so stupid.
Like, if you see a comment about something, just ignore it. Don't, like, you can say your opinion about it, but, like, that's it. Don't argue with them about it more. Like, say your piece and then just leave the comment be. Like, I'll see just chains and chains of comments of people fighting with each other. And I'm just like, stop, please. It's just not it. Like, don't get yourself involved with it. Like, listen to, like, the younger youth and generation. Don't get yourself involved with, like, stands or, like, fan groups of stuff like that. If people are toxic in a fan group and you're in a group chat, don't be in that group chat. Seriously, don't, like...
Yeah, please
don't go in the comments and fight with people about it. It's not worth it. Trust me.
Discord.
Yeah, I've had experience on it. Don't be that person. It's not going to get you anywhere. Like... You can have friends that are, like, support, like, that support person, but don't go in group chats. Don't hate on each other in group chats. Don't go on people's posts and comment, like, something and then respond to someone's comment saying, like, oh, I can't believe you said that. Why would you say, like, people, like, come on, please. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely.
Okay, so I have another topic. So I heard that breakdancing is now going to become an event in the upcoming 2024 Olympics in Paris.
Oh, so they just gave up on Tokyo. So they're just giving up on that, right?
I guess. But, like, breakdancing? What? That's gonna be, like, a sport in, like, Olympics? That's really, like, that's great. Like, that's...
I mean...
something that people do, and I guess it's coming back now, but, like, it's just another way for people to express themselves in a form of art or dance, I guess, and it's being added to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, that's great. It's gonna influence so much more stuff to be added to the Olympics. Like, what are stuff that people do that are gonna, like, freaking, TikTok dances are gonna be in the Olympics now. No, not like that, but just, like, I don't even know, like, what are, like, some, like, sports or activities that are just, like, super popular that will probably eventually get into the Olympics, I feel like. I don't know. Is bowling in the Olympics? Do you know if that's in the Olympics or not?
What?
Bowling. Is bowling in the Olympics?
What'd you say?
Is bowling in the Olympics?
I think
so. I'm trying to think of stuff that are just, like, gonna eventually become part of the Olympics, because, like, breakdancing is a thing, but, like, what? Pickleball! Is pickleball the Olympics? Pickleball is gonna make its way. Mat ball? Is mat ball a thing in the Olympics? Kickball? Mat ball? I feel like that's gonna become a thing. I can't think of any other thing, anything else.
Okay, so there is basketball, softball, surfing, tennis, sports climbing, soccer, baseball, boxing, gymnastics, karate, track and field, golf, skateboarding, swimming, equestrian,
scootering,
volleyball, fencing, wrestling, triathlon, diving, archery, weightlifting, artistic swimming.
What?
Figure skating, judo, ice hockey, taekwondo, handball, rowing, 3-on-3 basketball, badminton, table tennis, modern pentathlon, speed skating, snowboarding, water polo, curling, tug of war.
What? I swear scootering's gonna be next. Scootering's gonna be next. If they got skateboarding, scootering is gonna make its way. There's so many scooters out there.
I mean, they have cycling. They have rhythmic gymnastics, American football, bobsleigh, field hockey, breakdancing, biathlon, cricket, squash, and beach volleyball.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Croquet! Then you can put croquet in. I don't even know.
I'm very interested.
But, like, the breakdancing, like, we're actually gonna get, like, more stuff. Like, I'm excited to see that. That's not gonna be until, like, a while, but, like, that's great for the breakdancing community and everybody that's in that. It's great that they got to the Olympics. I am excited for what else comes. Like, scootering will probably be next. Or, like, mat ball or kickball. They should have kickball in the Olympics. Next thing they're gonna have, like, Fortnite gaming. They're gonna have, like, Fortnite gaming in the Olympics. I'm kidding on that. But, like, that's...
Oh my god, gaming will be a part of it. Like, I swear, by 2040, gaming will be a part of it.
Gaming's gonna be part of the Olympics.
Fortnite boys you see now. Fortnite boys you see now.
Yeah.
By 2040, they're gonna be at the Olympics.
Bro, I will be excited if Among Us gets us in the Olympics. Like, I will do an Among Us in the Olympics. I am so down for that.
Wait, Diane, can you explain Among Us to me? I'm like, I don't know, like, I've been out of the loop with Among Us. I've never played it, and I don't really know what it is.
Okay.
People keep talking about.
So, I've never played it, but I've watched so many videos on it. So, like, you're in a lobby with, like, 10 different people. Either it can be random people, or you can invite all your friends. And there's crewmates, and then there's the imposters. And so, there's 1 or 2 imposters. And so, if you're a crewmate, you have to do all the tasks. And you basically have to figure out who the imposter is. And the imposter has to secretly go around faking tasks and making up a strategy to kill people and try to not get caught. Because either the crewmates finish all of their tasks first, or the imposter kills all the people. That's how you win. And, like, after they find, like, a dead body, like, they'll have a meeting while they're talking, and they'll be like, oh, I saw red, they were in, like, this room doing this task, or, like, I saw blue, I was with blue, they're innocent because I was with them during this, and, like, everybody just, like, votes on who they think it is, and some people target each other. They're like, I think you're sus, so I'm gonna vote you. I haven't played it, but I've watched so many videos on it. I am dying to play it, but, like, I want to play with, like, actual friends. I don't want to play with, like, random people. I think it would be more fun to do with friends, because I see tons of YouTubers that'll do it, but, like, I don't know who's down to do it. Because you need, like, 10 people.
I wish I did it when, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez did it, because that was iconic.
Yeah, like, I want to play it. I'd be down for it, but, like, I just need people in it, because I don't want to be in a random game with, like, random people I don't know. Like, I think it'd be more fun if you had friends. And, like, sometimes, like, YouTubers, they'll be on a call with everybody instead of typing in the chat. They'll be, like, on a Zoom call or everything, and they'll mute their mics while they're playing, and then they'll discuss everything instead of typing it out. I think it's really cool. I just want to play the game, but, like, I don't know who to play it with. I need people that are actually interested in the game. Like, I have a couple people, but, like, just, like, setting up a meeting for everything and playing and getting everyone to play at the same time. I don't know. But I want to play it. I'm excited for it.
So, I just want to...
Did you freeze? I think you froze again on whatever statement you were making. We're doing this again. We're having technical difficulties again. But, like, if you haven't played Among Us, play Among Us. It's really dope. I want to play it myself. I think she froze. And she also froze at a really weird part too. But, like, I'll just keep going, because I'll wait for her to get back. But, like, breakdancing, that's actually making a stretch for being in the Olympics. That's great for them. And she's calling me back now. What happened?
I I have no idea. My phone just like crashed
That
for
happens
like 5 minutes.
like every week, and then I literally was just talking about Among Us, like, oh, you should all get Among Us, it's such a dope game, and like how I should get it. And then I was talking about like it's great that breakdancing is like becoming part of the Olympics now, because I mean that's cool, it's another form of dance that's being included. Oh,
Yeah.
did you hear about the Logan Paul fight that's going on now?
Oh yeah, he knocked that person out. Yeah,
Well,
he knocked that guy out.
Well, no, but, well, yes, but apparently he is scheduling to be fighting Floyd Mayweather on February 20th.
Oh my god, he's gonna get killed. Oh my god.
February 20th. Everyone set your calendars for it, set your channels, set your reminders. I want to see this myself. Also, I want to see the fight between Logan and Jake. I am here for it. I want to see them drag each other. I really do. I don't care what they do. Drag each other, please.
I mean, I cannot. He's gonna get killed by Floyd Mayweather. Like, Floyd Mayweather's like an actual boxer.
I know!
That's his thing. That entire job.
I know. Logan Paul's gonna get messed up. He's gonna get messed up. He's gonna get broken bones. He might be in a coma. We don't know. I haven't seen him fight. But, like, good luck. That's all I gotta say is good luck.
Oh yeah, he's gonna need it. He is definitely going to need it.
Like, I don't get why
I mean,
both of them are just randomly calling out people to fight now and fighting professionals. Like, you're gonna get hurt during this. Like, I don't know if they have experience with, like,
kinda
wrestling or just, like, anything in general, but just, like, just because you won one fight, we're really gonna step it up and we're gonna go against professional people now.
Yeah. And Jake Paul's an amateur boxer. Like, the only reason why he knocked that guy out is because that guy has never had any boxing training whatsoever.
Yeah.
I could have literally knocked him out, technically.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense why he would do that, but you know what? People will pay for it, and he will get knocked out.
I will pay money to go to it. I'll go to it. Actually, no. I'll go to the Jake Paul and Logan Paul fight. I want to see that. I'll go in person for that. Not really, but I would be willing to do that. That'd be hilarious if I went.
I feel like I would rather watch it on the internet so I can see people talking.
Yeah.
I can see.
I'm setting my reminders for February 20th to watch it. Or I'll just watch it afterwards and see what people's comments were about it. We'll talk about it on our show when February 20th hits.
Oh, definitely. I can't wait till I see clips from that and he like knocked out. Because there's no way he's knocking out Floyd Mayweather. That's like
there's no way.
It doesn't make any sense, like at all.
There's no possible way. Like I don't.
He should be lucky if.
He should be lucky if he makes it out alive. If he's alive by the end of it. If he's alive by the end of it, then that's saying something. But just like, come on! Like, what is this? Influencers all of a sudden trying to fight people professionally? Like, come on, please. You're gonna get yourself really, really hurt. I don't know what the whole hype about it is.
Like, yeah. Yeah, and when did Jake Paul become like a boxer? Like, when did he have an interest in this? It doesn't make any sense for his brand.
I don't know. I think after the whole entire, like, everybody left Team 10, the whole, like, drama with everything, he was just trying to find... Oh, and then, like, Shane Dawson made all these videos saying, like, and everyone made these videos like, oh, he's a sociopath, he's a psychopath, and, everything like that. And, like, I guess he just needed a break from media, so I guess he turned to that, which, I mean, I'm fine for that, take a break on social media, but just, like, now we're at the point where we're going to be fighting actual professional boxers and wrestlers and whatever. I don't know anything about fighting realms whatsoever, so I might be saying terms wrong, but just, like, you're going to get yourself really hurt if you're going to do something like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't know if he, like, why do you hate yourself? Like, why?
Why?
do you hate yourself? Jake,
Why?
Why?
I feel like
It's almost ridiculous to.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like his only source of outlet now. With I don't even know if he does social media. No, I don't even know because I don't watch his videos. But I feel like that's his like only source of like happiness in a way. I feel like, which I kind of feel bad for, but also at the same time, you did all this stuff to all these people, and you know what has happened on social media. You know what you've done. Like you can't expect to put all these influencers in a house and expect everything to go completely fine. Like Hype House is not Hype House is like people have left Hype House. Sway House is not a thing anymore. Like you can't make a content house for creators and not have any problems with it. It's a great idea, but
yeah, because
it's just not it.
Yeah, content houses suck because it's like it can't work because you have people in there who are like in their late teens, early 20s who act like it's a frat house, and also you have people in there who are obnoxious who are going to be doing like Jake Paul set fire to the Team 10 house like multiple times.
Yeah.
Like he set the pool on fire.
Yeah.
He set the pool on fire.
Yeah.
Like didn't he like drag a mattress down the stairs with
yes.
pool on it?
Yep. Alright, so we basically have a minute, so I mean we're gonna wrap this up. We post all the streams to our website, which is under my name because Wix is like that, so it's dgsuarez63002.com/my site/Wired Talk Show, or you can go to the link on Montco Radio and click on schedule and click on Wired, and you can find it there. I also post all my streams to my YouTube channel as well, which I didn't think people watch, but I guess people actually watch me on YouTube. I'm still shocked by that story. I don't know how. I don't understand. But my YouTube channel is Diana.630, and we also, you can find us on both of our Instagrams. My Instagram is Diana.630, and Samara's Instagram. You can say your Instagram. What happened? I don't know what happened. Okay, well, Samara's Instagram is at Citizen Samara, if you want to follow her there. I think she's frozen, which is not good because we're on like the last minute of our show. But we hope you guys enjoyed everything, and oh wait, are you back now? Okay. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we will see you guys next week.